What's up, everybody? Good morning.
guys.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Thank
morning.
you all for joining us again. And I'm sure the first thing everybody needs, first thing in the morning, is to stare at our four beautiful faces, right? That doesn't wake you up. I don't know what
Nothing
will.
No.
So, guys, I was actually having a rough week. So I'm
How
sure all
rough
of you
was
been
it?
getting hit by this brutal cold,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's been nasty, minus 20 wind chills and stuff like that. So it was a Thursday around 4 o'clock in the morning. My wife nudges me and she's like, the power just went out,
Oh my gosh.
and it was -7 out that day without the wind chill. So I'm like sitting there contemplating it for a minute. I'm almost rolled over and went right back to bed. But I'm like, no, I got to get up and do something. I have a generator, like a 6,500 watt generator that when we bought this house 4 years ago, the people that lived here before us just left it, So it's older. It's from the 90s. I've had trouble starting it. It's a pull string. So I go out there, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get this stupid generator started. Well, this is how you know you're getting old. I throw my back out while I'm doing it.
Oh, shit.
Trying to pull this stupid cord to get this generator started, to get the furnace going. Well, long story short, I hurt my back, didn't get the generator, couldn't get it started, was furious with it. Some colorful language, probably woke my whole neighborhood up. But I was so disgusted by the whole thing that I went out. I just got online, got on to Lowe's and bought a new one. It's getting delivered today. But push start, has a battery on it. Oh, it's good. I can't wait. I'm waiting.
What have you been doing for heat? You have a fireplace?
Well, so yeah, obviously the power came back on a couple hours later, but we were without. It was about 3.5 hours. So yeah, luckily I was able to get the gas fireplace lit downstairs, and I do have a wood fireplace upstairs. So I got that going, and we kept the house warm enough for a few hours. Yeah, I know. And I've had back problems for a couple years now, and probably a result of just playing hockey my whole life and physical work and just getting old.
So did you work all week then? With the
Yeah.
back?
Yeah, I just go and tough it out.
Did you go to chiropractor or anything?
ibuprofen. I didn't this time. Just because I haven't had time to do it. Couldn't get downstairs above 70. Yeah, I know. So just put the hoodie on, right? Put a sweatshirt on. That's what my dad always used to say. Just put a sweatshirt on if you're cold. But yeah, that's so that was my week. Yeah.
You guys trust chiropractors? I've never been to one. I'm afraid of them.
Yeah, I'll go like once
Really?
a month.
I don't know. I don't want
If I wait too long, my lower back gets so bad. Like there's all this stretching you can do. Like a chiropractor's like a quick fix. Like you got to kind of do like.
Yeah, that's kind of what a chiropractor is.
Everybody I know who's gone there, I don't know. They seem to get worse and worse. And then they keep going to the chiropractor more and
You
more.
want to be that guy like hunched over mowing your lawn? Like that's what I'm always afraid of. Like,
I'm already that guy.
Well, you get a lawn more that you can sit on, Phil.
I got hills in the back that I'll tip over.
You just drive around your lawn.
Well, that's what I'm like now, Phil. I'm like hunched over. It's my lower back, and after a week or two, it'll be fine, like it never happened. But yeah, the chiropractor helps a little bit, but
Well, I was watching.
it doesn't really cure.
I was watching a channel one time, and it said that Homo sapiens, we were never supposed to walk upright. That's part of the problem with our backs.
Well,
that's why the discs compress.
Yeah,
we were never really supposed to stand upright. So I don't know if that's true.
So they show like the timeline, the evolution. You look at the early Homo sapiens. They're all like walking all hunched over and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a new thing. We'll just all start walking on all fours.
You'll get some big calluses on your hand by doing that.
Yeah.
I probably should have done stretches and all that before I started doing all that in the morning, but I still think I'm 23 years old, so.
It could go by just lifting a piece of paper off the floor.
It is, dude. Sneezing. I've done it while having a violent sneeze.
It has worked, saying.
Yeah, being outside is no fun, and that's why we weren't on the air last week, because I took the opportunity to work Saturday, and I was outside all day, and regretted it. You know, the extra money is nice, but I've learned that I just don't enjoy working Saturday anymore.
I don't enjoy working at all.
Yeah, right. I don't even want to work 40 hours a
Oh
week,
my gosh.
much less
I know,
having
it's
to
tough.
go in for an extra day. So, yeah, I'd rather much rather be here every Saturday morning, sleeping in, and the last time I was on air here, I was getting kicked off the air because we're watching
yes, remember?
Battletoads.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, they got
I'm
their
happy.
target on you. Good. Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody
So-
in YouTube must just have all the screens on Mike.
I swear. So watch what you say.
Oh, look
It's
what Mike's doing.
it's AI now, Jesse. It's
Yeah, I
an
know.
AI algorithm that goes in there and says Jesse
I know.
is cool,
But it's
Mike is not.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
still fun.
I'm on the watch list. That's
It's
for
still
sure.
fun. It's still fun to imagine like they're like NORAD and they're like in war games and they're just watching Mike.
All these big monitors, like the scene in Watchmen where you have
They're like the
Ozymandias looking at
Batman.
all the screens, and he's just like,
Lucius
look what
Fox
Mike's
is just
doing.
sitting there watching.
Yeah,
me.
yeah, we're just watching you.
yeah.
He's like, if he plays that clip, we're shutting him down immediately.
Oh, more copywritten violent
Oh.
wrestling shorts.
Yeah, he's going this
Oh,
way again, huh?
We're gonna have to
All right.
strike him now.
Slap him on the butt this time.
Oh, he's watching Battletoads. We'll put an end to that. But anyways, so at least we got this. I get Saturday mornings. You know, I'm gonna watch what we say, watch what we do, because I know they are watching us.
They are watching. Yes.
But
Do
I
Do
get
we have a
busy
commercial
days.
break for
Hey.
later? Do we have
Yeah.
anything that we should worry about?
Those you never know. I'll find
Yeah.
out a few weeks later whenever I get that little notification, and then I either have to trim it out or try to dispute it, and sometimes that's not even worth disputing. Because like Zod said, you're just disputing with a bot or AI that doesn't really
That's it. Yeah, that's what you're doing.
doesn't really know. So yeah, anyways, good morning everybody in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't get to acknowledge you. Went on a little bit of a rant, but
Well, I hope your back feels better.
Yeah.
it's making it through. And the worst thing is sometimes even sleeping makes it worse
Oh,
because I
sleeping,
sleep
really?
on my
Yeah.
stomach and they say that's bad.
I like to fall asleep on my back. Kelly thinks I look like somebody laying in a coffin. I cannot.
Like,
I
he's still-
cannot
he's still there.
Nice.
stay in the bed. I mean, that's why I get up so early. I can't lay in there like I used to. Like I sleep until like noon. You know, as a teenager, I don't know how I did it.
That's what me and Zod were just talking about before we got on. Like I miss the days of being able to sleep until like 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I'm up until 2, it's like 7 a.m. My eyes pop open. And
Good
here we
morning,
go.
Kongs or us.
Hey, B.
Oh,
There
yeah,
he
B,
is.
good morning.
Kongs are us. Yes.
Well, one time, I don't know if I told you the story, but my wife and I, well, my wife didn't, I did, bought a big European coffin. It was in a Halloween store, but it's an actual old European coffin. I used it for Halloween decorations, you know.
Why is that not surprising, Jesse?
Is it not? No, it's not, right? So we had it in the living room. So I opened it up and I said, I just got to try it. And I got in it. My wife was like screaming at me, going, "Get out of there. What are you doing?" I said, well, I got to see if it fits. You know,
See if it fits. If you don't get out of
It's
that thing
cool.
right now, you're going to be in it permanently.
it's like the 6-sided one, you know, like from Nosferatu. And it's got like
Oh,
a window on
yeah.
the top, like, you know, because they used to have windows where you would look at the person in the
They
coffin.
had drive-through funerals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It just
Isn't that
seems
weird?
so strange. Like creepy. Is that how you paid your respects? They just put the coffin up there in the window and
Yeah, you looked
just
into the,
drove past.
there he goes.
Oh, Well, I want to share something with you guys real quick, if I could. This excited me. I don't know.
What?
I'm hearing voices back there. You guys know this was a thing? High C teases the return of Ecto Cooler.
Oh my God, that's the greatest
There
news
was
of all
some-
time.
At the
I-
grocery store like a year ago, wasn't there? I never came across any.
So I think they brought it back like temporarily when they brought for Ghostbusters Afterlife, but it didn't have they didn't put the Slimer logo on there. They didn't.
Will
use
it have Slimer on there this time, though?
I
know
hope
they're
so,
showing
because
it
that's
now,
what made it.
But that doesn't mean that they're going to have him on there because they have to pay for that, right? Because that's a
Right.
licensing
I
thing.
mean, Slimer was in the new movie. I will say that, but that's what made it for me. Being able to, as a kid, that's why I loved it so much. It was because, oh my god, one of my favorite cartoon characters is actually on the box. I don't know when this is supposed to come out. This is just a rumor, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did. Phil, remember when we saw? Was that at the Cleveland Gaming Classic? They
Yeah,
had
it was like 175 or
for an empty
300.
box. Wasn't it empty?
I think it was closed.
Oh, so it was,
was
unopened.
But it was one. It was one box. It was
Yeah.
one juice box, right?
Yeah. Yep. It was almost $200.
They should bring out, like we were talking, the turtles pudding pies. They should bring all that stuff back. We will
Yeah.
buy it.
Yes, absolutely. I would buy that. I'd probably buy a case of it to save, knowing that in 30 years I could sell them for $200 a piece or $500 a piece or something like that. Well, I had to share that because I feel like that fits right into the whole nostalgia thing. And there's also one other thing I wanted to share with everybody that if Jay Pace is still in the chat, Phil, you probably know where I'm going with this. This goes back to the Nostalgia Power comeback episode when we talked about Spaceballs.
Oh yeah.
Look at that thing. Now, I haven't seen anything to suggest that this is actually real. But, I mean, if available for sale, obviously it's real. Like, somebody made this. But it's
Yeah,
got,
maybe Etsy has it or something.
maybe. I mean, I would buy it immediately if I could. You know, his dark helmet down there and that weird robot guy. And I will say,
That's
I don't,
awesome.
yeah. When I visualized Pizza the Hut, I don't think I ever visualized his whole body actually looking like Jabba the Hutt, like being a slug. I just imagine him being like a giant mound of pizza.
Yeah, you just saw the head the whole time.
Yeah. But maybe he does look like that. Maybe he does sit on this little like throne thing. And I mean, Phil, would you pick something like this up?
I don't know. He kind of grossed me out.
It is kind of disgusting looking. But I would love to know what the backstory behind that is. Pizza
Will they
send
bring
out
back Pizza
new-
the Hut in the sequel?
Oh,
Because
they
all of
have
a
to.
sudden that's popping up now. Ever since you talked about it, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Now it's like they're going through with this movie.
Well, Dom DeLuise was the voice, and he died. But remember we read that the guy who was inside the suit was getting like third-degree burns
Yeah.
from the molten cheese that they kept pouring on him. Yeah, nobody out pizzas the Hut. It's amazing that guy is such a classic character. It was only in the movie for like 2 minutes. Yeah, missed out on Ecto Cooler. There's an Ecto Cooler vape flavor. What flavor was Ecto Cooler? Was it like
It was
citrus?
like an orange, wasn't
Orange?
it?
Yeah.
But was it? I don't remember. Was it green or was it orange? Was it a green color?
I think it was green, yeah, but it
I was a
definitely
Capri
tasted
Sun
orange.
guy. Like I always had the Capri Sun.
Did you?
Yeah.
Capri Suns. We always had the Kool-Aid had their own like the squeeze bottles.
Yeah, I remember those.
Oh, that's right. Pizza the Hut did eat himself to death at the end of the movie.
Surge plays confirms it's green.
Guys, the last time we were together, we were talking about everyday items that are no longer used anymore. Today, I figured we would kind of stay in that same realm. Talk about like some of the stores and restaurants that are no longer around. That whether they've been killed off by Amazon and places like that. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I contribute to it all the time because I'm a frequent online shopper. But Phil, imagine like doing a walk and talk back in like the 70s and the 80s.
Oh,
and
if I could
90s.
time travel, I would do
Imagine
that.
that. Dude,
That'd be
I
great.
mean,
I go to Kmart,
You
Radio
could do
Shack.
that. You could do that in VR.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
true. But you would Phil, you would never.
Hey, you want to know
endless
thing that I-
opportunities.
one thing I remember when it went around with a big VCR video camera back in the day? Everyone was happy to get videotaped. Everyone was
Yeah.
right in front of you saying hello, hi, mom, and all this
Mhm.
other stuff. Now nobody wants to be videotaped anymore.
I think it's probably a way overdone now, huh? Yeah, back then, that's right. You saw a video camera. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Well, you know
This is
why?
awesome.
Everyone thinks that you're going to be putting them on online or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Back then, yeah, it wouldn't
Back
matter.
then.
You'd just be
Yeah.
in the background of somebody's family
Somebody's
movie.
home video. Yeah.
Morning, Quarter Deck.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
a good high C ecto cooler went in green and came out purple. What's the blurp? I do kind of remember the blurp. I remember the name, but I don't. Drink mix that came in a big collapsible bottle. I don't know. Do any of you guys remember that?
No.
I'd have to see it. I'll have to Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the worst thing about Capri Sun at school, right? If your straw broke, I mean, what do? You know, try to squeeze it.
All of those you could still get it.
Yeah, it got a little messy,
know.
but but yeah, Phil, imagine going back in time, going to a shopping mall. You know, I don't know about you guys, but around my area, shopping malls are like kind of a thing in the past. They're kind of dead.
Yeah, they are. They're dying out now.
They're either not many of them around, or the way
It was the
in
place
them-
to go years ago, you know.
Oh yeah, we would
It's the only thing
love
the
to just go in
teenagers
there
had.
to hang out. Yeah, right, just to
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah.
We'll take a look. So, like Phil, how many malls in your area are still active? I know you've been to a few of them.
the
but
one
how
where I
far do
go
you
to
have
that-
travel?
The GameStop there has probably elevator action. That mall is like
Mhm.
packed. It's unbelievable. There's like no like resale stores in there. They're all like new stores. But the other ones are all kind of different. They're all like kind of retro. That's the only like true full scale mall. And there's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them that are kind of weird.
I think we have like 2 maybe within, I don't know, an hour and a half that are actually still booming. And they started putting casinos in them around here. They start doing that around you guys? Like the
No.
old Sears department stores, whatever that was attached to the end of the mall.
No, casinos are not
out of
allowed out
business.
of Atlantic City down here.
Oh, was that right?
Oh, they're putting
Yeah.
casinos everywhere out here.
It's different in
insane.
Wisconsin. There's strict areas where they can only do it in Wisconsin, but they're doing apartments in malls here. Like all Serge, are you still in the chat? There's like apartments at every mall, and that's kind of the outdoor, like the California style, where it's indoor outdoor type malls, and they put the living right there, so that they're kind of going that direction.
So what's the appeal of that? I wonder.
I think a younger crowd, just kind of like a nightlife type thing. Have like a Wahlburgers, restaurant, something,
Yeah.
you can go and hang out. But then like high end mall, like stores, like Von Maur or Nordstrom.
And I bet you the rent is probably astronomical
Insane.
or something like that. Oh, see a surge saying by Southridge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of there was a spirit of Halloween that went in there. And I think it was a vacant Kohl's. That's where that Disney store I went to was. That's all like a retro collector store. So it's stores like that at Southridge.
Yeah, it's a good point, Mike. Retail in general isn't looking good.
No.
I mean, there are certain stores, I guess, like Walmart, things like that. Any place that sells groceries are never really going to go anywhere.
Yeah. Walmart is an experience, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
It is.
You get to see all sorts of different types of people every time
Yeah.
you go to
I
a
can tell you a
Walmart.
million stories I've seen here.
Uh-huh.
Insane.
I mean, Zod, that the Woodfield Mall by you, that GameStop. I was there when the Pinball Expo was going on, and I went in that GameStop. Now it's closed. It's weird because that mall was huge. That was like going to Mall America, and everything seemed like new. But now stores are leaving that mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new thing and building apartments around the shopping area, huh? I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to be a people person.
I don't know. The price of living has gone up so much that
Yeah.
who can buy a house? So they're just
I
going to
know.
put. And the thing is they get you by paying. Moving into a really cool apartment like that at a mall. it's probably insane. And how are you supposed to save up for a down payment? You're
Don't.
stuck there. They know that.
Yep. Like once you get in,
You're
they
in there.
get you. It was like, well, I'm not saving any money, so I have to stay here. And they just slowly increase your rent every single year. Yeah, it's I don't miss the apartment lifestyle.
Sometimes I do when I have to do stuff
I
outside.
do
No,
too,
yeah, when
a
your
little
furnace,
bit.
when your power goes out
I
at
do a
4 in the
little
morning,
bit.
and you're
It was like an easy life in the apartment.
Oh man, the condo is definitely my next.
yeah, get just pay for the what are the amenities, and you own it, but somebody else maintains it. That's
I mean, I still have to pay like a fee every year. I can't think of what that's called, but because of the land behind me, like that has to get like mowed and stuff and fertilized. So you have association fee. Like I still have to. What's the
Oh.
difference between that?
well, you're
and
not in a
condo?
condo right now, are you?
No, but it's just the areas. We all
Oh.
have to pay this association fee for the maintenance, I guess.
Yeah, quarter deck. You make a good point there. Yeah, going to the mall, hanging out in the arcades and the McDonald's. Even McDonald's anymore. They're not. That used to be so fun to go to McDonald's, play in the play. Like, do McDonald's have the playground areas anymore, or those
There's
totally
a
gone?
few out here, but they're inside. They're all indoors.
Yeah. McDonald's
would-
around here, they try to like reinvent themselves to be like something fancy.
Well, if they would just do like a retro one, like how cool would that be? Just
I
going in there,
know.
seeing like Ronald McDonald, like a statue of him in there.
Yeah,
It's not
they,
the same.
they bring back everything else. Like they're shoving all these rebooted movie franchises down our throats, and TV franchise, like bringing shows like Roseanne and stuff back after all these years. And
Didn't they have that original retro one out in Chicago?
like the
McDonald's.
old one,
The old
like
building.
the original one. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that might still be.
I
Zod,
think
do you
it
know
was.
anything about that?
I don't know if they tore it
The
down.
old what?
The
McDonald's
old McDonald's.
building.
Oh, they had the 50s. They had the rock and roll McDonald's.
Yeah, the rock and roll McDonald's. Yeah.
It's all like a new McDonald's now. It's all like
Yeah.
what
Oh, is it?
I was gonna take the train down and just do the city, and I'm like, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's just, Multicade Matt wanted to see the city at Stockjack. Remember, he wanted to go downtown during the excuse me, during the expo. I said, well, what are you gonna do? Because it's not like what you think. It's just buildings now. There's no like FOH Schwartz. There's no rock and roll McDonald's. It was
No.
a lot different in the 90s.
Yeah,
Well, the kids today, they're not missing it. So
They're
you know,
not.
They're not. So
No, anymore. Just having a kid now, he doesn't know anything about all that. It's just like, well, just order it. That's all he says. Just order it.
I heard they were going crazy when TikTok went down for a little, like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for 5 minutes. Yeah, did everybody
Yeah.
survive the TikTok crash?
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
The ban. Do you guys even use? Did any of you guys even use TikTok?
No, because
I would
I
never.
Me
didn't
either.
want. I didn't like.
Not once.
I didn't trust
Never,
it. I never.
It becomes like an obsession.
Well, it's supposed to be addictive. That's what the point of it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I know.
that's-
The
Mhm.
the doom scrolling and the little
Yeah.
shorts. That's what it's
Yeah.
about.
It feeds into the
Crazy.
narcissistic personality of people. They just love the attention.
I never got into it. It didn't affect me. Well, it did affect me one bit because when it went down, within 5 minutes, my wife picked out every single flaw that was in our house, and I was wanted to
Oh, I
know
remember that
how I
meme you
planned
put
on
up, yeah.
addressing it.
That's right.
So I started tearing apart the bathroom this week.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I'm in the middle of that, trying to get my one bathroom here back. I mean, it's up and running, but it's not.
Oh my
finished.
gosh! What are you doing?
I tore out the sink, putting some tile, got a accent wall on the back, and trying to get it finished. I mean, I got the sink and everything hooked back up, new vanity, and but I'm having like 3 of my best buddies from high school who I don't see too often are coming over. Their wives are coming over. We're having a little get together here, and I'm like scrambling to get this bathroom at least somewhat presentable.
I'll throw out a couple of buckets.
Yeah, they'll be
They'll
fine.
be
Just
all right.
go outside. I live out in the country.
Yeah. You look at it.
Yeah, it's just said, yeah. I wish that worked, but
Yeah.
it
Don't worry.
sees right through it.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
You know,
Screw
I was going to
TikTok.
reply, thanks, Stock Jack.
So we all survived TikTok. So here I'm gonna
Yeah.
share this. We were kind of getting into a little bit of some of the places that exist and don't exist anymore. So this is dozens of stores, and we won't go through every single one of them. Dozens that you once loved that don't exist. And I'm curious if any of you guys have seen any of these. I mean, some of them like I don't even know what the hell this is. Foxtrot Market. Like it looks like it just opened last week and it's closed already. So that one doesn't count.
Yeah. Never heard of that.
Nope. Oh, here's the big one. Blockbuster
No,
Video.
It's,
Oh wow. Yeah.
it's funny you bring that up because I have that. I thought the one in Oregon closed. It looks like it's still open. The last remaining Blockbuster.
So is it
think-
still open?
Yeah, everything.
So there is
I
still one there.
I don't know what I read. I thought it just recently closed, but it looks like it's opening
That's
today
the one
at
out
10:30.
in Oregon, right?
Yeah, I think this is worth a trip.
Well, it's independently owned, so
But it's, you know what? Here's the thing: is Tampa does like a stock jar. Have you been to that the pop up Blockbuster store like at their fair? We don't get that up in Wisconsin. Like at least you get like a pop up Blockbuster at some fairs. But we should check this out. This would be cool. It'd be like the total experience.
Yeah. And I would like. I hope they have racks of like VHS tapes. I mean, is it there
Look
as
at-
like a
dude, go-
novelty thing, like a museum, or
No, you can
actually
rent movies.
stuff?
You can rent
Okay.
movies and buy merchandise. Just pull up Blockbuster Oregon. There's a site for them. It's legit.
That has to be on my bucket list. Just to go to a
21,000
Blockbuster.
movies to choose from.
Wow. We'll take the family out there, guys. We're going the whole way across country to rent a movie. Got to be back by Monday though.
That'd be cool.
I don't know what this is. Tom McCann. Is that how it's pronounced? Tom? Like, please don't tell me the dude goes by Thom.
Nah, Tom. The H has to be silent.
Yeah.
Yeah. What Kinney shoes? I remember
Yeah, I
Payless
remember
shoes.
Kinney
Was the
shoes.
thing. Do you remember Kinney?
I do. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's probably the same thing. Like
I remember
Payless.
those and Buster Browns.
Oh yeah, I do remember Buster Brown's.
Yeah. We were like
This would be
little
a
kids.
good one, Phil, for a walk
Yeah.
and talk. Do you ever have a Warner Brothers studio store?
Long time ago, I bought this
Yeah,
Batman
we had one.
antenna ball for my car antenna, and for a set, just until somebody stole it, they took it right off. But that was a cool store.
Yep, we had one at our mall, and there was a Disney store too, another one. It was like very similar to that, and it just disappeared. One day it was there, one day it wasn't there. Zany Brainy, what is that? You ever heard of that one?
No. I experience it every day, but
No. There you go. Yeah, same here. About Ames. Was that a thing in your area?
never heard of it. No.
Never
This
heard
is
of
why
Ames,
these are
really?
gone.
That was
Ames?
kind of a
I remember
Yeah.
Ames.
Really?
Kinda like
What
a
is it? A
Kmart,
department
I
store?
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it was
they were like a
basic
they were like a
Kmart,
J.C.
like a
Penney
smaller Walmart.
kind of thing. J.C. Penney, Kmart, kind of Zare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I still got your Blockbuster card. Man, that's a collector's item. Imaginarium is an educational toy store in the 1980s. Nope, never heard of that
Educational
one.
toy store. What kid would want to go in there?
Yeah, that's just wonder why they failed, huh?
My God. Come on.
Hex department store?
Hex? No.
No.
That's
No.
weird.
No.
What is going on?
Marshall to me. Nope. None of this is ringing a bell.
No.
Gadzooks, I do remember hearing about. Yeah, these were always in a mall.
Yeah.
What about like Spencer's Gifts? Is that something that was
They're still there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Spencer's
they
and Hot
still
Topic.
exist.
familiar with
Yeah,
those.
they
There.
still
Yeah.
exist.
I haven't been in a mall in a long time. So yeah, Spencer's and Hot Topics, those were always the one. Always,
I
like,
think
the
they're
big
owned by
stuff. So they're still there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, are
the
they?
guy that owns Spirit Halloween owns Spencer's and Hot Topic. They're all the same.
Oh, there's a department store that Kaufman's. That was always one that was around.
Wow,
44
Zero.
locations. I've sworn.
I was actually talking about
Hmm.
Crazy Eddie's on the last show. You must be on the East Coast because I think there was only Crazy Eddie's on the East Coast, New York, New Jersey area, along with Sam Goody. Did you guys have Sam Goodies?
Oh yeah, Sam
Yeah.
Goody and Camelot Music. It's like you go to Sam Goody, then you go to Camelot because you were looking. The thing with Sam Goody is they had singles, and they'd always have like this instrumental like
Oh,
part of
yeah.
that CD. You couldn't find that at Best Buy at Circuit City, so you would overpay for Sam Goody, but you would never buy a CD from Sam Goody because it was twice as much,
There's a bunch of
unless
people
you
service
couldn't find it anywhere. It's like
merchandise.
Suncoast Video.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
bought
that
a
one's
lot of-
gone. I don't know if
A
that'll
lot
be
of
on this list.
posters at Sam Goodies. I remember that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You would go
Montgomery
there if you
Wards.
went to the mall. You would just go there to go there anyways. Like you would always go to Sam Goody.
So what was Crazy Eddie?
It was an electronics store.
Oh, okay. I don't think
Yeah.
I can remember Crazy
That's where
Eddie.
we bought all our VCRs, laser disc machines, every electronics. We bought it there.
Yeah, if we were in the 80s, Nostalgia Power would absolutely be on public access TV like Wayne's World. Can you still get on public access TV? I mean, I guess you could,
Good
right?
luck.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't even know how you would do it. And we don't even have like
Well, because
basic cable anymore.
it's like it's an analog signal. I'm sure there are still, analog signal channels out
Yeah.
there like that, but it's rare, and I don't think they have it like public access anymore. So
This is a family show. No, it's okay. Condoms are anti-family, I guess. If you actually, if you think about it,
Yes, technically.
technically, yeah. There's one. Tower Records.
That I remember. That was big in New York too.
Yeah, I don't think we had one around here, but is that? I imagine that's the same thing as a Sam Goody, right? I mean,
Yeah, they were.
you could
The
buy
one in New York was really
CDs
big.
and
I don't know if it's still
cassette
there or
tapes
not.
and all that stuff there.
Yeah, they were a big one.
remember Sound Warehouse?
Yeah, I guess you don't need any of that. Like,
What's the exclusive company? Was that the same?
Sound Warehouse?
I didn't shop there too often.
Tower Records, of course. Yeah.
guess you don't need. Nobody uses that. It's all. You just download everything anymore. Like we talk
Yeah.
about it all the time. Physical media is pretty
That's what I
much
mean.
dead.
The kids today don't have the experiences that we had. Just to go in there and hold something in your hands, and
Hmm
I don't know.
It's a lot different looking at it in a form of a list of what
Yeah.
you want to listen to, or actually standing in front of a giant rack full of hundreds of different things.
And actually seeing the actual
because-
art on the covers, and it's
Yes,
just different.
that was always a thing. The cover art
Yeah.
would draw you in,
Mhm.
whether it was on movies or CDs or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, how many movies did we buy because of the cover art, and the movie was like garbage?
Well, the games too,
Right.
Well,
especially
the games too.
It's
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
The video games exactly the same way.
Yeah. Well,
Video-
Atari was the
video
best for
games.
that, man. They had great art, but the game was like horrible.
Yep. KB Toys. Oh my God.
They made a resurgence at one point, and then I think they
Yeah,
went
the
back
games. Like recently a resurgence.
out. In my mall, yeah, they came back. They went out, and then they came back for a little while, and they went back out.
And then they went back out again.
Yep.
Same with like Toys R Us. I think they were
Yeah, they
Well,
were
they're
they
doing
were
amazing.
kind of
They're in Macy's stores, but there are a couple independent. There's one out by UZOD at the what's that, the Norridge? What's right outside of Chicago? Right by O'Hare Airport. There's that mall right there. There was a Toys R Us there, and there's one at Mall America, and I think one downtown New York.
That's it's a shame. Hollywood Video, that was a good one.
It was. I have a
Same with,
couple of discs with that logo on it.
Same with Suncoast Video. That was always the one place I loved walking into.
Suncoast was great.
Oh yeah.
I think I was telling Phil this on one of his videos, but I think Phil, you were looking at some of the Blockbuster video stores or something, and by me there was no big stores like that. There were just like little tiny hole in the walls that sold like bootleg videos that you would go in. They took videos and they would like re-record them 1,000 times and then rent them out. You know.
Oh, and the qualities were so bad on some
It was
of them.
bad, yeah. You always had that tracking problem where it just kept going up
Yep.
and down. You know.
Well, that was one way to do it, I guess, right? That you technically own the movie, but maybe the quality
it was illegal at the
So-
point.
But there were so many independent
right?
video rentals that you would go to. It wasn't just Blockbuster. It wasn't just Hollywood.
We had a
They were-
whole
they were all
library
over.
of VHS tapes of stuff that we recorded off a TV.
Hmm. Oh my God, how many times we'd have so many videotapes of just crap on it, just re-recorded over it 1,000 times, and see things pop
Mhm.
in. And
I'm just scrolling down. I'm not
My
limited. I
dad
remember
got it.
limited. That was always a big thing.
my dad got addicted to because he loved movies, so he got addicted to just.
I thought you were gonna say you got addicted to Limited.
to what?
To Limited because it was up.
Oh, no, he got addicted to. He would bring home 5 movies at a time and whatever, and there was no way you could watch these amount of movies, but he just got addicted to it.
Like we'd rent them, and then
Yeah, and then he would sit there, and then just
That was
Well,
the
I mean, I
weekends.
guess-
That was the weekends.
Yeah. and what was the worst? If you kept them, you just had to pay a fee.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
there's probably still people out there that have Blockbuster videotapes that they never returned.
Oh, sure.
Probably.
It was
true.
that trust factor of putting it through that Dropbox. Like, are they
Yeah.
gonna screw me? You know, I'm.
I have a GameFly disc that I never sent back. You remember that GameFly?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was. I guess it worked for them. I mean, because I don't think it was just people stealing stuff from them. As obviously, that's not what killed them. You know.
No. I
What
hope
was
it's not
that
like a
scam
oh,
CD? What were you saying, Jesse?
oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say I hope it's not like a library and I'm accruing interest on it or something. It's like 25 years old by now.
What was that scam CDs? Like, was it Columbia Music? Like they'd send you that flyer in the mail, and you could get these for 1 cent.
yeah.
They'd screw you
Oh,
with this
yeah,
price.
yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, I can't remember what the hell. Who was always the famous company that used to do that? But I remember my buddy used to do that. My parents would never let me
It's
sign
like-
up for
yeah.
anything like that. Ah, that's killing me. But yeah, so my buddy always had the greatest CD collection because he like, look, 60 CDs for a penny. And you just put your parents' credit card on there and you get
Yeah,
billed.
the $40 charge came through.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ralphie, I'd never heard of Anchor Blue. What is that?
Oh yeah, I saw him say that.
I don't know what that
Yeah, I don't know what Anchor Blue is either. Well, stuff in boxes your garage from KB Toy Story have never been opened.
Hmm.
If you have toys, any toys from back in the day that are unopened,
Yeah, that's
With the
key.
price tags, like if you saw like a Kmart price tag on it, like it's really, that's awesome. Or like a KB Toys. Like,
Yep. Yeah, you can see the difference now to today. Anybody have a Bradley's near them? Bradley's?
No.
No?
Bradley's, no.
That was like a Kmart.
Phil, what were you saying? What if
The
what
price
were you
tag,
just saying, Phil, about a price tag?
like any of your old, like any toys you never opened up, if they have like a Kmart price tag or like a Shopco or a
Oh
KB,
yeah.
like that's, you don't want to open it just because of that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you look around, if you're looking to buy older stuff, and it's amazing you see that price tag. It's like, oh, $299 when this thing was for sale, and then all of a sudden, like, and this guy's selling it for $300. You know, well, $2.99 is what it cost. It's amazing how much that this stuff went up.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay, that's my fear. Keep looking in the mail.
I've seen enough of
Hope it
that.
doesn't come in.
That's my issue when we go places and they have like this toy like show going on, and like the prices that these sellers are trying to get for some of these, let's say it's so overpriced.
it's a
Like that's why I
crime.
never buy it. I just go,
No,
I show
right.
it, and it's just like, dude, you are asking way too much.
Yeah. I feel like you're like, dude, you're a crook. Like, why are you even? They must make money. Obviously, people are buying this stuff.
They're probably
It's
like
like
us,
with
you know, they
anything.
just FOMO themselves to
Justify, like, okay, it's only $250. And
I mean, some stuff I can see there was an unopened Voltron, but there's stuff like a Secret Wars. Like, dude, why are you charging so? Like, if you just go to the store,
I
you'll
know.
probably find it.
Yep. But this is $6 million man in the box from the late 70s. Got two and only opened one of them. Yeah. If
Oh,
I could go
wow.
back and tell my past self anything, you buy two of them and don't open one.
I know, but just imagine lugging all of these around your
Oh,
entire
God,
life,
I
every
know.
apartment. I don't know if I could have made it. Thumpers,
probably
but that
wouldn't
is
be married
impressive,
right
dude.
now.
That's impressive from the 70s.
Oh, that's cool. Your parents are moving to Mexico. They got a lot of the old WWF wrestling figures from the 80s. And they're giving it to you. That's your inheritance. Keep them safe.
I had the thumb wrestlers. I remember I had
Oh
Hulk
my
Hogan and
God.
maybe the Iron Sheik.
I remember that. Yep. What do you guys say we take a quick commercial break right here? I got to
Alrighty.
stretch my back out because she's screaming.
I'm sorry I'm laughing. I know the pain, man.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Even
Need
when
some
you
lumbar
breathe, you
support.
can't even get comfortable. Just like
No.
sitting in the chair.
I'm trying so hard not to just fidget all over the place. Yeah, we'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Hang tight.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
Have you heard about the toughest Nintendo game of all? It's called The Search for Nintendo. You explore one store and then another. But smart players go to Hills for Nintendo. And while no store has all the titles all the time, Hills has one of the biggest selections of Nintendo games anywhere, including the new Game Boy. It's the best way to win The Search for Nintendo.
We're a different kind of discount store, and the proof is in the price.
With our new Celebration Sampler, there's a dozen ways to celebrate.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chi-Chi's Celebration Sampler. You get a chimichanga, taco, enchilada, plus 7-piece dessert plate. At $7.99, it's worth celebrating.
Chi-Chi's celebration of food.
Boom, boom. Wow. Chi-Chi's. You hear? Remember the debacle about Chi-Chi's?
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys about that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
what
they
was
food
the
poisoned,
actual
like-
story? Food
Well, they-
poisoning.
Food poisoning. Yeah. And it was
Isn't
done over and over and over again. The last time I went to a Chi-Chi's, went into the bathroom, and the entire bathroom floor was loaded in roaches, but they were
Oh
dead.
God.
So they had sprayed them, and they were just all over the place. It
Yeah.
became just a
That's
man.
horrible. Wow.
So
Just
that's
a
what it
mess.
was. That's why they closed, because was it just
Yeah.
unsanitary conditions?
Yeah, I think it was. Well, the big case was, I think, a chili pepper or something that they had delivered in was like really, really bad and gave everyone salmonella or something like that. Yeah, but it was a lot of cases of food poisoning.
Ugh. I don't think we ever went to Chi-Chi's too often, but I remember them being everywhere.
Yeah, we did. I liked it. It was all
They,
that
they
extra.
made that salsa you could get at the store.
Yeah, Ralphie, it was. The bad part of Chi-Chi's was a Jersey thing, I think.
It's just a Jersey thing.
I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
I think Max McGee, the Packers receiver from the Lombardi years, I think he owned Chi-Chi's.
Oh,
I
really?
think, yeah, I think you're right. And then I think Hormel took it after that. They bought it.
Yeah. Phil buying Secret Wars, Spider-Man Online,
Guys,
single-handedly.
I had the Amazon points. Like I had to use them on something. But I don't want to shop on Amazon.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back, huh? That one.
I don't think
Yeah, I know. You try not to, but it's too even like like I said, okay, grocery stores will last forever, but anymore, like you could pay for people to shop for you and you just go pick it up, or you have pay for people to shop for you and they'll bring it to your house.
Yeah.
The
We
thing
do
is,
we
when
do it
we
a lot.
buy something,
Dude.
we want it that
Yeah.
second.
Right.
If I ordered something right now, it's like, why isn't this delivered yet?
I
Like,
know.
you want
It's
it.
dangerous.
You have no patience now.
But yeah, that's what it is. You're so used to that 2-day shipping. It's like, oh my God, if anything, like this isn't going to be here for a week. I'll just overpay for it to get the fast shipping on it.
I don't do like the Grubhub. I've never done that. Have any of you
Ugh.
ordered food like besides ordering a pizza or like
Or like, yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that?
Well,
Like
well
Uber
Phil,
Eats and all that?
Phil, you're always
Well,
out, so you just
I know, but
stop
have you
wherever
done
know.
that?
Yes.
Have you,
Well, what?
Yeah.
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 Mhm. I hate Grubhub. Grubhub
Or like
is the worst.
DoorDash or wherever.
Grubhub is
Yeah.
the worst one of all of them. Honestly, Grubhub is terrible.
We do DoorDash and Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Those
so
are the
yeah,
two
Uber
best
Eats.
ones, Jesse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you pay for
Oh,
it, though,
yeah.
at least from
That's
what
the
I've
thing.
seen.
Yeah, you'll pay for it.
Through the nose.
Yes.
what's the price? Like what you get Burger
Okay.
King delivered or something.
I'll give it to you. So like two Big Macs, two Big Mac meals will be, by the time it comes to the door, $35.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
You know, because you got to factor in tip and delivery
Tip.
fee.
Yep.
Even if you have like, and sometimes with Uber Eats, they'll at least do like discounts where they'll give you 40% off or 50% off. And that'll make Uber Eats good because at least they run promotions from time
Wow.
to time. But
Yeah.
most of
But
them don't.
It's different in every state. This state is like crazy money.
Well, the
It's-
driver has to
they
make
charge
something.
too
I
much
mean,
for everything.
there has to be something in it for
Yeah.
the person bringing you the food. It's just
Yeah.
Yep.
God, did you see the video that just popped up? I don't think it was too long ago about, I don't know if it was one of these delivery guys. It was Uber Eats or somebody, like flipped out or was really being ignorant to this lady because she tipped the guy and he's like, wow, this is an awful nice house for only a $5 tip, and it was like F off and things like that. It got real nasty.
Oh, was that on
And,
YouTube?
I think it's on
Hmm.
YouTube, yeah.
I think I might have seen that.
But and the crazy
Wow.
thing is, yes, okay, she did have a very nice house, and she did only tip the guy $5, but I think her order was only like $12.
she got Wendy's. Like how
It
stupid.
was something crazy, like it was like a 50% tip almost, and this guy, like freaked out, and I mean, obviously got fired over it, and it became a thing, and everybody.
Mhm.
He does not look good in the in hindsight, but
My wife over tips. She's like crazy
I always
tipper.
try to, but
She's,
yeah,
My God.
what's the standard tip? Like 20%. That's kind of
Well,
usually what I go for.
20, but she does way more than 20% all the time.
Well, I mean, yeah, if the service is good, and I'm okay with tipping them a little bit extra.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, the pre-Amazon. Yeah, people were scared to buy online. I do remember that. Don't trust anything you read online. Don't buy anything online. Now that's all it is. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Mike.
18 beers deep on an all-nighter. Well, have fun with that one. Head shaker. Good to see you anyways, though. Come crashing down here soon. Yeah, when you were a kid, ordering by mail 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah. Remember that in the back of the comic books and stuff? You'd order something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like Ralphie in the Christmas Story. Every day you're checking your mailbox. Every day.
Yeah.
Crummy commercial.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Amazon has enough money to pay drivers. He wants to build bleep-shaped rockets to compete with.
Hey, did you know those Prime trucks are not owned by Bezos? They're an independent company, so he doesn't have to
Of
pay
course
the
they
insurance on
are.
it. Yep.
I mean,
Well, pretty soon we're going to be getting all our stuff delivered by drones and robots anyway.
Yeah.
Cyber trucks. I mean, it's
take the human factor out of everything.
Yeah, it's
And
coming.
we are causing our own demise. That's the thing. Our
That's
laziness.
it. Yeah. Well, humans always do.
Yep. And we're all going to be sitting at home out of work.
And
Going,
then you'll
boy, this
see
is
it.
great. You
Yeah.
know?
And then everybody will be, oh, what happened? What happened?
Yeah.
Like
How
they-
did we get to this point?
How did we get to this?
Morning, Glare.
Hey, Glare.
Glarezilla.
There.
You know, Uber Eats sucked. You got your order delivered. You wasn't notified. Opened the door to a half-eaten pizza. Who ate the pizza? Like a raccoon get it, or
Oh, don't tell me that. I was just. Oh my god, I was just arguing with my wife about this. We ordered a pizza or something. The pizza wasn't. You know what? You know what really annoys me? These companies, like the pizzerias, they agree to have these people deliver it, but they don't seal their boxes up. So now the box is like wide open. You know.
yeah,
That's why
kind
she says you got to tip them good, or else they're gonna spit in your food.
And there's always that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been at restaurants
Halloween night.
doing videos, and when somebody comes in to pick up an order, like there's something they put it in immediately. Like they are in McDonald's, for example. There's a bag that they put that food in that seals the heat.
it's always a bag inside another bag,
Yeah.
and then there's a seal on the top of it most of the time.
Yeah, McDonald's does a good job, but if you get it like from a regular pizzeria or something, they just leave the box open. It's just floating around on the guy's floorboard. You know.
Yeah, bouncing around back.
Yeah, whatever.
If you want a piece of pepperoni off, they won't notice this.
Yeah, you will notice that.
We got Pizza Hut a few weeks ago, and there isn't one close enough to me anymore, because that's another restaurant that for some reason all of a sudden is just like going away. You know, no matter, despite how great it was
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
But the only option was either me drive and go get it, and you know, again contributing to all this, I'm like, screw it, we'll just DoorDash it or whatever. One of those, maybe it was Grubhub. I think we got 2 pizzas, and it ended up being over $60 to get it to the house
Yeah.
for 2 pizzas.
Pizza Hut got out of control a long time ago.
Yeah. And you know what? It didn't. It was still
Yeah.
good, but it wasn't
No,
as
I-
good as I.
Yeah,
I
Pizza
agree.
Hut is not
I
is
agree.
not what it used to be.
There's something
It's an
about that
experience
sauce.
back in the day.
I
Oh,
don't
Get
know.
the garlic bread. You'd eat the Parmesan cheese when you're waiting for them to.
had that light hanging in the middle of the table. Yeah.
Yeah. Their
Like, when
sauce
you-
is too sugary. It's too sweet now. It's like, I don't know.
I mean, the crust is still good. They still have that. If you like that, the pan pizza.
Which I do. Yeah, I do like
Which
that.
that was what
That's
we always.
that's what
got
you
there.
got to get. You got to get that if you're.
That's
if you're eating.
that's their thing, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
paying for anybody's punk ass to pick your stuff up. Well,
Yeah.
you're one of the few, I guess. I'm one of the dying breed. Pizza Hut. Is Pizza Hut better in VR? Probably is. Yeah, they got to have a Pizza Hut restaurant
Yeah.
to go with that retro arcade.
That arcade is so amazing. I don't know what to say, guys. It's fantastic.
Mind blowing. You're at a loss of
Loves it.
words.
It's a good way to
So-
lose weight. Buy your Pizza
Yeah.
Hut on VR. How
Yeah.
are you losing so much weight? I'm buying all my food on VR.
Yeah, there's no calories. It's
Nothing.
thin air.
Yeah, you drop like a brick, man.
I mean, seriously, if they had a Vintage Pizza Hut restaurant in VR, because then they always have like the Mrs. Pac-Man machine or the Galaga machine or something. There are always like one or two arcades.
Oh yeah.
You know, the salad bar in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean,
My Pizza Hut, I had the Neo Geo in the corner, the big
okay.
red cabinet.
Oh, MG.
So, is that the thing? Pizza Huts, the ones that are around, there are no dine-ins anymore.
No, there are. I will go to
There
one
are?
next week. I will prove to everyone that you
Do
can
it,
still
Phil.
go to
Oh, my
Pizza
God.
Hut
Do
and
it.
eat there. I promise. It's coming next week. It was too cold. I didn't want to stand outside documenting Pizza Hut during the last week. So I pushed everything off.
Yeah, you don't get hand. I mean, some of them New York style pizza places, the hand toss is good, but you don't go to Pizza Hut to get hand toss. I mean, I don't even know if do they even offer hand toss there?
And it
No way,
would
it's
it
gotta-
really
it's
be
gotta
if
come
they
frozen.
did?
Yeah, no, it would not be.
Yeah,
Imagine
it's not.
some 16-year-old kid back there spinning it around like Luigi or
No,
something.
I wouldn't even do that. I've got good pizzerias here in Jersey, so
Oh yeah, I'm sure you
I
do.
wouldn't
You
even
probably
do
do.
that's sacrilegious.
Woke up to a bunch of women moaning about. So it was the talk of pizza that got you out of your coma.
Yeah.
There's one dine-in Pizza Hut
Oh, I
in SoCal.
really.
some
I was
games.
looking at Quarterdeck's comment. There's one in the Falls. I saw that Pizza Hut closed in the Falls the last time I went out there.
Is that close to you, Phil?
Kelly's parents are. That's by the Best Buy that I was kicked out at. So I haven't. I haven't been up there too often, but I plan on going back soon.
That's Fred Burner. You just summed it all up. You were winning at life. If you went to Pizza Hut and were lucky enough to sit at the Pac-Man cocktail table while the jukebox.
I
was playing
used
your
to
favorite song.
I used to play that on that Pac-Man table when I was a kid. I used to love that thing. That was amazing. It was complete glass, and then it was. I wish they still had those. That was the best way to play Pac-Man of all time.
Yeah.
On that cocktail table. Did you, Phil, and did you guys have the Book It? Do you remember the Book It program?
Yes. So my dad hated it because I would get the personal pit, but he'd have to buy himself.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
they'd
that's
screw the
how-
parents.
Yes, so that's how we would get our trips to Pizza Hut because I have a brother and a sister, so all three of us would get it. And then my parents must have figured out, like, okay, we'll take the kids out; they can get their pizza, and then, they'll get their pizza, get gross stuff on it, like green peppers and stuff.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Not on a Pizza Hut pizza. Yeah. Want that greasy pepperoni? But I'm sure that's not a thing anymore.
So that link that I sent you, it's way closer to you, Mike, because it's right near the border of Ohio and Pennsylvania. They have an 80s look Pizza Hut, and you'll see like the bucket signs.
Did you send it to me? Where? A text message?
A couple of weeks ago we were kind of talking about it.
Oh.
Like if we do the
Okay.
Cleveland
Okay. Wasn't
Gaming
right now.
Classic, maybe we
Oh,
should
yeah,
do this,
yeah,
this kind
yeah.
of thing or whatever. But I don't know as far as like the arcades in there, but as far as the look, you'll see Bucket in there. You'll see like the tablecloth, the red and white tablecloth,
yeah.
and of course the lamps.
Yep, that iconic, right? With the red cups and stuff like that. I'm gonna take one of them. if
Oh
we
my
go.
gosh, those plastic cups.
Yeah.
Those were the best.
What? Your parents never took you to redeem your those monsters?
Those personal pan pizzas were the best.
Yeah, I always felt like I earned this. Like it tasted that much better.
See, they
I
have
read
to bribe you to
Stop
read.
with
Nobody
these
wants to
books.
read a book. We want to play
I know.
games. They'd have to
Yeah.
bribe. Here's a pizza. Just read something.
Mm-hmm. Please, yeah. Put your Nintendo controller down and read a book, and we'll give you a free pizza.
Speaking of Serge, one of his last videos was he completed the Turtles in the NES game. Dude, that was
Yeah.
awesome. I've never beat that game.
It's the last level is just so hard.
Dude, that was impressive.
There was a guy who popped up on YouTube. His name is Joey Baloney's, and he's got a pizzeria down in Atlantic City. He puts 4 pounds of pepperoni on the pizza. I mean,
Oh my
it's
God.
ridiculous. I feel my heart like cracking when I was watching.
Like, what did they just name it the cardiac arrest or something?
Yeah,
the,
it was
the heart
it was just
stopper.
ridiculous.
Shaq-a-Roni's got nothing on that.
Ugh.
The Shaq-a-Roni.
Oh,
Green peppers on pizza. I don't know. I was never a fan. Not on pizza. For me, it seems like the green peppers overwhelm. That's just me. I don't know. What's your go-to? What's your guys' go-to topping?
If it's just me, I like mushrooms and black olives. That's like perfect.
Black olives are
50%.
great. I'm with you, Phil. Black olives are awesome, bro.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, my wife
Jesse.
likes pepperoni, so I always kind of go that way. I'm not big on pepperoni though. I like it
Oh, no?
plain. I just like it plain.
Why don't you like pepperoni, Jesse? What's wrong?
It's too greasy for an old man's stomach.
Too greasy.
Too greasy.
So you would go with the plain cheese?
Yeah.
Plain cheese is good too, though. Yes.
Yeah, if the pizza is good, you don't need.
If I
yeah.
buy a frozen pizza, it's like a 5 cheese. That's just if I get that from the store, that's usually what I get.
I always get the I'll get the meat lovers of the frozen pizza because then you got the pepperoni, the sausage, and then there's like 2 other kinds of meat that I don't even know what it is. I'm like, like what are these little nuggets on here?
Yeah, what are those little?
Like,
Let's
we
get
already
into
got the
that. What is
sausage
that?
out of the way. We got the pepper. Like,
Every-
what could this be? It's not ham. It's not bacon. Like, what the
Every
hell
one
is
of us is heating
It's
after
like
this.
it's
You ever
like,
go to
you know, it's like
McDonald's?
some kind of recycled pork or chicken sausage.
Yeah, it's
like
whatever.
like a meal kind of a thing that they throw
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yes,
No.
MG. I just saw that. I'm gonna get that for my wife. Actually, that's true. I don't really care for onions on pizza. Sometimes I do, but
Yeah, I don't like it. It's like
it gets overwhelming again. It overwhelms the pizza.
it's like nuts and cookies. I don't want nut. I like nuts, but I don't want them in cookies.
Me too. I'm the same way.
I'm allergic to nuts, so I never have nuts in anything.
Nothing. So you can't even eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, it depends actually, because there's certain types of peanut butter that's done a certain way where it doesn't affect me.
Okay,
Maybe it's
yeah.
because of the way it's processed, or because it's not actually authentic peanut butter. It's
Yesterday was peanut butter day. What's your peanut butter? What's your favorite?
Like the brand name?
Yeah,
Oh, it's Jif all day.
really.
Oh,
Todd,
yeah.
what's yours?
I used to like Skippy when I was a kid because I was
Skip-
able to
Skippy all the
I
way.
was able to eat
Yeah.
it with no problems. It didn't affect me.
Yes, pineapple is a
Oh
criminal
my God.
offense.
Have you guys ever? My wife got on this kick of organic. We got organic peanut butter, and
You got to mix it. You have to like stir it.
Well, I'm
The
gonna go
oil's
throw
always
up
the
on-
peanut oil's at the
Oh,
top all the time. It's like, oh God.
Yeah,
Just
that
give me
oil's good. You
chemicals.
just gotta stir it a whole. Yeah, and it's
Oh,
yeah,
it's
it's always
horrible.
weird. Oh God, no.
Horrible.
Hey, Julio.
I used to love the Reese's peanut butter when I was a kid. When Reese's actually came to their senses and made their own peanut butter you could buy.
But it
does
still
actually
wasn't like
taste-
it was in the peanut butter cups.
No,
so,
it
like-
didn't. It never tasted.
I know
as
that's not
good
really going
as
to
that.
spread too well, but
But no, I always it was just Jif.
Just
Peter
plain old
Pan
Jif.
peanut butter. That's right.
Yeah, Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Do they
I
even
don't
have that
remember,
anymore? I don't even know.
I
if
don't
it's-
know.
saw it at Costco.
I remember not
a
liking
few years
it,
ago,
though.
like a huge container of it.
Yeah. Good morning, Julio. Working around the house. Yeah, I got the.
MG.
He loves nuts and cookies. Yeah, that's weird. I'll sit there and just destroy a thing of Planters nuts or whatever, peanuts or whatever, cashews, and
Yeah, but then you
but I
get
never
so
really liked
thirsty.
them. Didn't really care for them in cookies.
I
The
don't know.
Fisher. You all right?
Need a drink. Almost out of Monster. Yeah, we that's funny. I think the last stream we did ended with I don't know, we were talking about food. So clearly it must be time to eat.
Yeah,
Because
we
I
said
don't
that the
get up
last
and
time,
eat breakfast right away.
right? Either.
I'm
Yeah.
hooked on that McDonald's app right now. It is so dangerous. I'm using that thing
Yeah.
all the time.
I'm
So
gonna get a
how do you
pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna get it
Phil,
from
you
Joey Baloney's.
place your order, Phil, and then it's ready for you.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just do it in the parking lot, and I had a scare yesterday. Their system was down. I had to give them my phone at 5:30 in the morning, and then they jipped me a hash brown. So I got screwed out of that.
Those, man, tell you. They F you at the drive-through.
Yeah. You're lucky if you get your order correct 50% of the time anymore when you go through a drive-through.
Yeah, I expect it now. I just
Yeah,
it's
so do I.
Almost like a game. Let's see what they
Yeah.
get.
I'm like, ooh, what did I get today? I know
Yeah.
what I ordered, but what's actually in the bag?
Yeah, I don't even get upset about it anymore.
It's like, oh, they didn't give me a straw with my drink. Who needs
Yeah,
one? Like,
yeah,
I'm only in the car here.
yeah, exactly.
Got an extra large French fry. Got one packet of ketchup. Oh,
Gotta
I
make
know,
gotta
what are
make
they
excuses for these people. Got to justify it to yourself now. And you
Yeah,
just,
they
they want
it's all
$20
good.
an hour
Yeah.
with benefits too, huh?
6 packets minimum. Like they got to give you ketchup. It
Yes.
shouldn't even be asked. Just put it in the bag.
No, they're going to outlaw that here now. I just read it this morning. They want to outlaw condiments and sporks. I mean, this is what we're worried about in this state. Can you imagine that? I mean,
Somebody's
my
offended
God.
by a spork. That's probably why.
God.
Oh my God.
And they're outlawing condiments. Well, like, what do you mean outlawing them? Like, for what?
One-use condiments, like I guess the packages of so what are you going to have?
Yeah.
Like 3-use condiment packages? Like I don't get it.
Yeah, how does that
This
work?
is-
Just you're gonna give you a bottle of ketchup
A
instead?
bottle?
or
Yeah.
What's the what's
The
what's
leadership
point
here is
behind
just-
that?
I don't know.
One
no idea.
that's insane.
Does
So, I mean,
that-
Chinese restaurants will just go right out the window now because
Do the
that's
do
they
the
thrive
straws
on them.
do the straws ruin the McDonald's Coke now? They changed it. Is it a clear straw? I don't even notice when I.
Oh, don't even get me going on that. They'd use the paper straws now.
Oh,
and
they're
you
the worst. Those are the worst. But
They fall apart like in a second.
Yeah.
I saw an
Yeah.
article that McDonald's went from the white striped straws to the clear, and it's ruining Coke. I never
didn't,
get
morning.
Coke at McDonald's.
I didn't hear that.
I just read it yesterday.
I haven't had a straw with the red stripe on it, though, now that you say it, for a long time. It's always been clear now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do this.
Yeah, now we
Coke
have to do a
test.
test.
I don't even notice, anymore.
Yeah.
It's like half the time
Well,
I
they
don't even get a damn
changed it
straw.
where they don't even want you to use the straw. That's why they changed the lids where you're just supposed to flip it up.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
everything's different.
It's getting
ruining
ridiculous.
it.
It's
man.
ruining
ruined-
life.
A spork.
Just don't get an apple pie at
Life
McDonald's
is over.
after 7:30.
It's over. It's done. We're going out like the dinosaurs did.
Yeah,
Well, they gave you
apparently
Mixer
that's
Zero. They put those things to stir your coffee with.
people used them to snort
Oh.
Coke, apparently. Oh yeah, them little stir things. Is that what you're talking about? Them little drink stirrers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, right, Mike? If you get one of them paper straws, you basically have to chug the damn thing, or else
You do.
it's going to disintegrate
Nope,
inside.
no
the
way.
cup.
Especially if you get a milkshake, the thing just blows up. And just you suck it in, it just collapses. It implodes.
I mean, I get it. We're trying to save the environment. Is that what the whole point of it
Oh,
was?
God. Come on.
You go to any theme park, it's paper straws. Like it works for about 10
Yeah,
seconds.
but meanwhile, down the street, the nuclear power plant is just dumping barrels
Exactly.
of waste
Dumping
down in a
garbage
holder.
into
Like
the
they won't
ocean.
notice. We just hurry up and
Yeah.
fill this in.
It's that scumbag from Men at Work. Everybody was pushing the barrels down.
Oh, wow. We haven't had that in a while.
No.
Nice.
I had to react quickly.
Yeah.
Well, MG said I had a dirty mouth this morning, so I had to keep going.
Filthy boy.
Yeah, sorry, turtles. Yeah, sorry about the turtles, but no paper straws.
Mm.
Well, it was the same thing kind of with the like the 6-pack of like pop, the plastic
Oh, yeah.
rings on the top.
Yeah,
I
now
still
they're
cut
doing
them up. I
actually do.
I do
It's
too.
something
I don't-
I do too.
I
don't
saw
want to.
something. I saw a seagull years ago, and it's never left my mind.
Yeah, I do
Oh.
too.
all tangled
I
up
always
in one
do.
of those things.
Yeah, it's
Nothing
it's
I
rough.
could have did about it either. It still bothers me.
No. But yep, I will. For the very few times that we ever even get anything that has those on them.
Yeah.
I go every time and I do the same thing. I go to throw it away and then my conscience gets the best of me. I'm like, "Ugh,
Yeah, I
Just
do.
do it. And then I cut every
Just
single one.
stand
of
there
them
with the
little things up.
scissors, cutting every
Yep.
little.
My God.
every
Now
hoop.
maybe I feel better about myself now.
Yeah, I saved something.
I throw the cans and everything right in the trash and not recycle it. I'm like, yep.
I did my part.
Yep, I did.
Yep.
Well, guys, I think we're going to end it here. I do have a busy day today, but before we do, one more surprise for you.
Yay!
So does everybody know who this guy is right here? Not Big Bird. We all know who Big Bird is, but
Snuffleupagus.
it's Mr. Snuffleupagus, right?
Yeah.
Well, are you aware
Oh boy.
of what Mr. Snuff... That's not the Snuffleupagus's original look. Did you know that?
I'm afraid to look.
Where do
So
you
this
find
was-
where do you find this stuff?
Dude, don't ask.
You're
You
on a
don't want
deep
to know.
dive.
Is this going to be something you're going to regret posting?
Maybe.
Mike?
No, nothing like that. No,
He
it's
goes
not
on that-
nothing.
He goes on the dark web and finds this stuff.
But this is what Snuffleupagus looked like whenever he originally debuted on TV.
That's right.
Oh my lord.
That's
That's
just
not-
what he looked like.
Scary.
That's horrifying.
And they changed
kinda
it
like
like
it.
maybe a year or two later because go figure, it was giving children nightmares and making them
Yeah.
scared.
What's
I
with
mean,
the
he looks
eyes?
like a cracked out version of
Holy
whatever
moly.
creature he's supposed to be.
That is
That
beautiful.
Yeah.
is the
He
original.
doesn't look very happy.
No.
No, he doesn't.
Wow.
That was I had to share that with everybody because I don't know if anybody knew that. When I saw it, I mean, like, look at this monstrosity here. This
Oh my
abomination.
So what
Like,
is
kill it
going
with fire
on here?
quickly. But
Oh my lord.
how did they look at that and go, "Oh, that looks
Almost
perfect."
like he looks like he's having Big Bird for breakfast.
Right? Like Big
Yeah.
Bird even back
Yeah,
there
yeah.
going, "Oh, I'm dead." Like the
Yeah, he looks like he's actually flipping him over, like he's in his mouth.
Snuffy's gonna eat me
It's
today.
beautiful. Wow.
Big Bird is literally getting snuffed.
Yep,
Yep.
he's out. Yep.
Yeah, it's the Temu version. You're right, exactly right.
Team movers. That's awesome. Perfect.
Will haunt your dreams forever. That was kind of the point. Yeah. Cousin
That is funny.
Snuffy the Grouch.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah,
Yes.
I'll take it. It's awesome.
Somebody, yes, find a miniature version of the original. Yeah, maybe. Jim Henson obviously did a lot of hard drugs in the 70s.
That's true.
I just thought that was funny. I don't know how I came
that's a
across
good
that,
one.
Bill. It was just one of those things. And I was like, I can't believe that because Snuffleupagus was always, just a loving creature and everything like that. And then didn't know he was
A
spawned
loving
from
creature. Wow.
somebody's nightmares.
Like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yep. But anyways, what do you guys? Anything fun going on for the rest of the weekend?
Well, I got a
Phil,
stream
you-
tonight. I'm
Oh.
streaming. I'm streaming my review stream of the X
yeah.
Arcade. I'm
What time is
I'm
that
doing
at?
that live.
Yeah.
That's going to be tonight at 8:00 Central
Awesome.
Time.
Phil, what are you? You're
I don't know. Maybe I should put the
leaving,
stream off to next week. I don't want to go during Zod's.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do this weekend. Just get stuff done around the house and.
yep. I said I
Yeah.
got friends coming over tonight. We somehow have to fit in. We have a birthday party. We have to take
Awesome.
the kid to. So we're very, very busy, like usual. But everybody, appreciate you all hanging out with us again today.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
if all goes well, according to plan, we will be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Who do we want to win here, really quick?
Oh, football championship Sunday. MG, where are you at? Well, yeah, we got to talk sports before we. Oh, great! I was about ready to say something, and Dave shows up. No, I can't root for Philly. I'm rooting for Washington, and I don't want to see Kansas City in the Super Bowl either. I'm tired of that.
I think one road team wins. That's my prediction. Out of one road team will win.
and it'll probably going to be the Bills. I don't see the Redskins, or I'm sorry, the Commanders. Ooh, sorry, the Commanders beating the Eagles, but I can see the Bills beating the Chiefs.
I'm afraid it's going to be Chiefs and Eagles. That's.
Probably, it probably will.
Hopefully not, but yeah, probably.
There, a lot of different. Vader, of course, says Eagles, saying Bills, Mafia. I'd like to see the Bills in it because.
I'd like to see Buffalo too. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, Saturday night's main event. That's right. There was Hogan. Oh God. If you guys aren't familiar with that, apparently Hogan came back and the crowd
Yeah,
didn't take too
I noticed
kindly to
that.
him.
Yeah, what happened there?
I don't know.
He was booed out.
Yeah, and apparently, and I don't know the details, but apparently he's not coming back, huh?
I don't know. Oh,
Yeah, well, move
What are you
over,
gonna do?
Hogan. It's somebody else's turn. Yep,
Honestly, Hogan has run his course.
I would say so. He's
Yeah, I'm kind of
had it for about 50 years or 40
Yeah.
years now. Like,
Yeah.
but anyways, guys, three of you, all of you, thanks for getting up and doing this again. I appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having us.
Yep.
Always
And
worth
we'll
it.
see you guys back in a couple weeks. So
Yeah.
take care. Have a good weekend.
Take it easy, guys.
See you guys.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.